Oklahoma's AG opposes a federal policy keeping mixed-status families together. The city of Norman is in talks with a potential new operator for the emergency homeless shelter. And the Chickasaw Nation and the EPA renew a partnership to study and protect tribal water resources. We'll have details coming up on the KGOU AM News Brief for Wednesday, October 23rd. I'm Nick Daniels. State Attorney General Gentner Drummond says he's against a new federal immigration process meant to keep families of mixed statuses together. State Capitol reporter Lionel Ramos reports on a recent filing in a Texas court against the policy.
The Keeping Families Together process is explained by the Department of Homeland Security as a way to allow the spouses of U.S. citizens who are in the country without permission to apply for a temporary legal status while they're processed for permanent residence. Also qualified for what is sometimes called the parole-in-place process are the stepchildren of U.S. citizens who are in the country without permission. Texas and 15 other states say DHS officials have created an alternate route to citizenship with the new process, undermining Congress and burdening states. Attorney General Gentner Drummond agrees. He says adding the program incentivizes illegal immigration, increases crime in local communities, and costs states tax dollars. But qualifications for the program are narrow. It disqualifies criminals and applies only to people who are married to U.S. citizens, of whom there are about 765,000 without legal immigration status, according to DHS. Most of them have lived here for around 20 years. I'm Lionel Ramos.
The Norman City Council postponed a vote on a cooperation resolution with the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority indefinitely on Tuesday. Officials plan to hold a study session to allow concerned residents to ask questions directly to OTA representatives. The council had previously rejected a similar resolution in August. Residents have been vocal in their opposition to OTA's turnpike expansion plans, citing environmental concerns and property rights. The OTA has defended its projects, stating that it follows legal and environmental regulations. Norman City staff are in talks with a potential new operator for the city's downtown emergency shelter. Our own Hannah France has this update.
At their last meeting, the Norman City Council was prepared to cancel its contract with Food and Shelter, the current operator of emergency shelter A Friend's House. However, they postponed that vote in anticipation of a proposal from a new operator. During a special meeting on Tuesday evening, city staff told the council the potential new operator, which they did not name, has greenlit the contract negotiation process with the city. To prevent any lapse in shelter operation, city staff recommended the council further postpone their vote to cancel the contract with Food and Shelter until November 26th, when they estimate the contract with the new operator would be ready to be finalized. I'm Hannah France.
The U.S. Department of Labor is recovering $120,000 from a Huddle House franchisee for withholding employee wages.
A judgment against Greg Hansen, operator of Huddle House locations in Ardmore, Edmond, and Oklahoma City, says he failed to pay employees for all hours worked and deducted time for lunch breaks not taken. A news release from the Department of Labor says Hansen has been known as one of the largest Huddle House franchise operators in the country. It previously cited the company for similar violations at the same Oklahoma locations from 2016 to 2021 and at other locations in Missouri, Texas, and Tennessee. I'm Logan Layden.
The Chickasaw Nation is renewing an agreement with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to collaborate on studying the tribe's natural resources.
The Chickasaw Nation has entered into a new memorandum of understanding with the EPA's Office of Research and Development. This kind of agreement serves as an outline of intentions and responsibilities for collaborative work. This agreement, an update on memoranda from 2008 and 2016, outlines research to better conserve and protect the tribe's groundwater. Under the new agreement, the Chickasaw Nation will hire a hydrologist and other technical positions. They'll work alongside federal researchers to study the Arbuckle-Simpson Aquifer near Davis, which provides drinking water for around 40,000 people. The Chickasaw Nation is also coordinating with the Choctaw Nation to plan for long-term sustainability of water resources in southeast Oklahoma. I'm Grayson Wheeler.
You'll find more news at our website, kgou.org. We also invite you to follow the KGOU PM News Brief podcast.
The candidates for November are set.
I know Donald Trump's type.
Between now and Election Day,
we are not going back.
A campaign season unfolding faster.
Kamala Harris is not getting a promotion
Than any in recent history.
Make America great again.
Follow it all with new episodes every weekday on the NPR Politics Podcast.